Reported today in The Verge. Perry Bible Fellowship's Nicholas Gurewitch on making comics for the Internet's golden age. Every week, The Verge's designers, photographers, and illustrators gather to share the work of artists who inspire us. Now we're turning our art club into an interview series in which we catch up with the artists and designers we admire and find out what drives them. One of the Internet's most beloved webcomics is back in the Perry Bible Fellowship Almanack's 10th anniversary edition, featuring a new foreword from Michael Cera, undiscovered comics and sketches, and strips that have been reformatted to read like they would on a phone screen. Nicholas Gurewitch's book, a gorgeous collection of every PBF comic published between 2004 and 2007, is a warm, nostalgic look back at the Internet's golden age. The book reflects the beauty of PBF, seamlessly matching hand-drawn artistry with subtle but devastating punchlines that reveal a heartbreaking truth about the world. Since PBF, Gurewitch has shifted his focus to film and TV, and he published a Kickstarter book called Notes on a Case of Melancholia, or A Little Death that pays homage to Edward Gorey. The book and commissions promised to backers as rewards were delayed by a few years, due to the painstaking nature of making each page from individual scratchboards. The documentary Notes on a Case of Nicholas Gurewitch, below, gives a good glimpse into why it took so long. I spoke to Gurewitch about the Kickstarter process, how success can be like addiction, and the changing nature of webcomics in the age of Instagram. This interview has been lightly edited for clarity. Did you enjoy doing the Kickstarter? Yeah, I signed on to it because I enjoyed the tactility of the process, but I think I signed on for way too much. How many pages was it? It was 48, but I must have done like 200 slates. Because you were doing them. I'm not proud of that experience. So how did you feel about the overall experience? I think Kickstarter to me was like a genie lamp. You get to make a wish, and your wish gets granted. But with such power comes complications. I found myself not burdened by the weight of expectations, but adjusting to expectations as they come about. And so I think I ended up in a scenario where I didn't have a proper relationship with time. One thing that's probably missing from my life, ever since I've stopped doing the comic weekly, is deadlines. I sort of swore off deadlines because they seemed so hazardous to health. But in many ways, they're helpful to mental health because you can be done with something. There's so much power in the Kickstarter scenario because there's so much trust, money, and time. If I were to do it again, I would just have to have some kind of stronger relationship with those things. I tried to make myself feel a little better by thinking about. For more on this story, visit the news article link.